Oh my gosh, I don't know how I forgot this, but I just recorded the video about mom entrepreneurship and how we need women entrepreneurs and mom entrepreneurs to don't quit, keep going, show up in the world. We need your gifts, we need your talents. But, excuse me, what I wanted to talk about, add to this about entrepreneurship is the levels. There are levels, and there are, what defining entrepreneurship, defining success. And I think about my sister, who is a talented and amazing painter and artist, because art expands many different styles. And, you know, she can use the tablet and do computer art. I don't even know what you call it. And then she can paint, and then she can sketch, and then she can do all these different things. And if you ask her, she would say she has her niche. You know, I think she said she's like really good at portraits, and she that's kind of like her thing. But she can, I'm over here like, my sister can paint anything. But when I think about her success, and I think about like what it would mean to her to be successful, it would be on her terms, and it wouldn't be having, maybe, I'm considering her personality, but it wouldn't be touring all over the country and having, you know, all these art shows and tours and things like that, to where it exhausts her emotionally, and, you know, puts her in these like social circles, and she's got to hobnob and be away from her baby and be away from home. And, you know, that's not her personality. To someone else, that might be success. To someone else, they have arrived as an artist. They are, you know, in these circles, and they're known and they're seen. But people can know my sister from a very different perspective. They can know her on a local level. They can know her for, again, in whatever circles that she so desires. So entrepreneurship for women doesn't have to look like you made some fancy schmancy list in some fancy schmancy magazine, that you're, you know, got commercials, that you're in Target, or your brand or your products are all around the world, and you're doing all these huge mainstream things. The beauty in womanhood, the beauty in entrepreneurship, the beauty in the whole the point of independence and freedom is that it is on your own terms, and it is what you want and need it to be. So someone that has a nice little quiet, modest Etsy shop could be making bank. Don't jump out here and overwhelm yourself as a woman entrepreneur, or especially mom entrepreneur, with all the other things that you got going on, and overwhelm yourself and put unnecessary pressure on yourself, chasing a type of success that you think is success that isn't necessarily what you want. You have to free yourself from that. There are quiet, successful people all around us that aren't selling internationally. They aren't selling out of state. They aren't marketing. They don't advertise. They are word of mouth. And it keeps them going. And when I say keeps them going, they are paid. And it may not be an LLC. It may not be anything formal. And it may not be anything that they can sit down and say, this is the construct and these are the steps I took. Maybe it's just as creative as they want it to be. Maybe they make the rules, and if they get up and feel like doing whatever it is that they do. They make their money, and then maybe the next day they don't. Whatever you want it to be. We have to take our power back and create what we want. We have that power because we are deconstructing the old way of doing things, and these rigid rules, and these rigid walls, and these rigid identities, and all these things that don't have to be, that really lock us in. And in the first video, I talked about the steps that I was taking through business classes, and, you know, business plan writing, and funding, and going to banks and things like that. And I'm going to watch this time, because last time my camera died on me because I've been rolling. But it was a very unnatural and very hard way of going about, I think it's in my right brain, going about business, thinking about having my business. And it was not fun, and it was a chore, and it was very taxing. And on top of that, I was just exhausted. And I felt like I was the only creative in the room. in a lot of spaces. And they're teaching you to, you know, to flaunt your business plan to all these people that don't have a creative bone in their body and, you know, try to sell them on this. Success will and can be, you affirm that, for your business, for your passion. Something that doesn't feel like work, doesn't feel hard, doesn't feel taxing, doesn't feel laborious, allows you the flexibility and the freedom and the choice to do what you want to do with your children. All in tow, put everybody in the car, load everybody up, let's go. We're doing mommy's business today. And you have the unlimited amount of money coming from that funds your lifestyle. Not burns you out, not that's hard, not that it's a sacrifice, not that it's all these things. It feels like fun. And it supports you. That is doable. That is what entrepreneurship should and can be. And you deserve it because you're already taking care of children. And I have said this before, they are our future. They are our future. So they come first. You come first, then they come first. And as you teach them through your actions, you show them this is how I'm doing things on my own terms, by my own rules, and I'm making money. There's no limit to the amount of money I can make, and I'm happy with this, and this is working for me. You can do it if you want to too. I told Autumn said something about working at PetSmart. I said, no, ma'am. No, you can create a flyer and walk dogs yourself or be a pet sitter. Then that way there's no limit to how much you can earn and what you set your rate to be. Because someone's going to pay you $15 an hour. I don't know if PetSmart's going to pay you $15 an hour as your first job. Why give them that control over you? You don't need anyone else to hire you. You hire yourself. She loves animals. She's like, that could be my first job. I was like, no. We're not starting this box thinking. It's good to teach children how to, again, go after what they want. They're going to want their little spending money and they're going to want to get out here and do things. But help them think bigger of themselves, higher of themselves. And again, there's nothing wrong with the job. There's nothing wrong with careers. But the goal would be to have your own PetSmart. Have your own pet shop. Be your own dog breeder. Whatever. That way, there are no limits. No one can lay you off. No one can cap your income. No one can write you up. No one can reprimand you. No one can cut your hours. No one can take away your benefits. No one can deny your vacation. No one can do anything to you that you don't want. And so it is in entrepreneurship, within motherhood. Don't think that just because you're not at a certain place, just because you don't have thousands of Instagram followers, just because you don't have all these other things, doesn't mean that your business will or can't be successful. Everybody's business is not even Instagram worthy. I mean, making reels and making content and jumping all around and doing all these little things. I mean, they're cute. I get it. I played around with them, but that's not going to make or break, I don't know. Do you have quality? Do you show up? Are you consistent? Quality products. You're solving a problem. You're providing a service, blah, 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 blah. So that's what I wanted to add about women entrepreneurship. Mothers, mompreneurs, mom entrepreneurs. I hope that encourages you guys out there. I don't know what I'm going to do to get back in the saddle, but somehow, some way, it's itching. It's there. But, again, because we're all multifaceted and, we're so many different things that, it's just burning inside of me, it's coming kind of full circle. But for now, I'm here talking to y'all. And so until the next video, peace. Bye.